warm up. So you're gonna start on the floor, upward dog, stretch the back, hold for a few seconds. Downward dog, stretch the back and the shoulders, hold for a few seconds. Then your scap push-up. From here, you're going to do 20 of these. After your scap push-up, your lunge with a twist. Alternating lunge, twist opposite side, lunge, twist opposite side. And then sprawl. Then your slow air squat. That's your warm-up. First movement, unbroken strict pull-ups. Here's how that look like. I'll show you 3 reps. So key points. Imagine this is the bar. You'll want to make sure, start from a dead hand. As you pull, chin over the bar, go back down. Moment this locks out at the bottom, pull right away. Avoid hanging here for more than a second because you leak power and you'll be swaying all over the place. The same line, keep everything nice and straight. Avoid rocking forward or back. If you can't do a strict pull-up, scale is you could grab a barbell. From here, we'll perform barbell rows, making sure bar touches the top of your belly, elbows stay close. You could do the same with a pair of dumbbells. And again, same focus. From here, pull those elbows past your ribs, elbows higher than the ribs, making sure you feel the tension here. If you're using a barbell or a dumbbell, keep the weight at a light load where you don't feel so much on your bicep and forearm, and you really get a good squeeze here in the back, as if you're doing pull-ups. Okay, so the handstand push-up. These have to be strict and unbroken again. So the way this goes, get to a wall. 1, 2, 3. Key points. We're looking for the elbow to lock at the top, and again the head through. From the side, I want to make sure that when I'm on top and at the bottom for a strict handstand push-up, my hips and back remain off the wall. So if you can come here to the side, notice how my hips and back are off the wall, even on the descent and throughout the movement. Scale. If you can't do that, next thing we're going to scale, add an elevation. So you can have a pillow underneath to raise that range of motion, making it, instead of here, slightly higher. Next, if you can't do that, next thing we can work on is a kipping handstand push-up, but on the way down, you're going to go slow. So from here, slowly lower, hold, control, 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 back down, butt on the wall, kick, back up. That's for the handstand. Scale, if you can't do a handstand, you're gonna grab either a barbell or in my case, a pair of dumbbells. And you're gonna be seated on the floor. Keep the torso upright, and we're going to be doing dumbbell presses while seated. Press up, make sure elbow locks, head through, elbow nice and vertical in line with the ear. That's your handstand. Next, we're going to work on those hollows. So let's establish the hollow hold first. So key points, you want your core and your midline to be engaged. So set up, you want to make sure legs and feet pointed there, straight and long, same thing. Reaching up with the shoulders, not just here, but really stretch your whole body out. You should feel tension here, upper back off the floor, legs off the floor. That is your hollow hold. If you want to scale this up, we can do hollow rocks. So keeping that active stretched hollow position, it's going to rock forward and back, keeping control all throughout. If you can't sustain the hollow rocks, settle for the hold. If not, if this is too difficult, you can scale the following into a tuck position. This is easier. this is easier, or you can alternate. So for your conditioning, it's going to be an AMRAP involving mainly the dumbbells, pair of dumbbells. You're going to be doing hand squat cleans. So the way this movement is executed, stand tall. From here, you're going to drop down into a full squat, chest is up, stand up. Again, you're going to do as many of those. So this is going to be a leg burner. Every time you break the movement, a break means you put those dumbbells down or you rest for a significantly long period. You're going to be doing butterfly sit-ups and burpees. So that butterfly sit-up is feet together, knees out. From here, I'm going to lie back down, touch the floor behind me, go up, touch my foot. Butterfly sit-up. Burpee, starting here, stand tall, drop down, to the floor, and up. So, strategy and how to attack this. Weight. You want the weight on the dumbbell, or if you're using a barbell, to be something that you can do 10 to 15 reps with non-stop. I would suggest playing with that weight and that rep range. Do 10 to 15, you feel like your legs and your arms can't take it. Put the bar or the dumbbell down, do the burpee and sit up. Rest. Give yourself 30 seconds or less, and then when you're ready, do that same number each time. Your goal, I would say try to aim for 3 digits for this if you can do that. That is your conditioning. Good luck. Okay, for your accessory, we're going to be targeting specifically the tricep. So, first movement will be a tricep extension. So with a dumbbell, you're going to have that dumbbell all the way here overhead. Then from here, you're going to lower behind until you feel a stretch here of your tricep, and then flex and extend. You want to stick to a weight wherein, one, you don't feel it on your elbow, light enough that you can bring it here, feeling the stretch in your tricep, and then extend going up. You can opt to do this with one hand if it's super light, or or 2 hands if it's a heavier dumbbell. If you have a barbell, you can perform the same lying down. That's called a skull crusher, but you want to make sure weight is fairly light. Grip will be narrow, so if the shoulder width apart, I'm going to narrow it even further. Lie back down. From here, vertical, fold till I feel the stretch. Up. That is your skull crusher. Second movement, banded tricep push down. I don't have bands, so I'm going to go for the scale, the narrow grip push up. So I'm going to bring my thumbs close together, forming maybe a diamond or a triangle. From here, I'm going to keep my elbows close to my chest, drop down, press up. Drop down, press up. I don't have to get my chest to the floor if that's a little bit tough. Just slightly lower, close to the floor, feeling the tricep. That's your accessory. Okay, cool down. Puppy dog. Stretch those shoulders. After your puppy dog, upward dog, drop down, press up. Again, stretching the shoulders and the back. Once we're done with that puppy dog, next thing will be threading the needle. From here, arm in front, one arm through. Apply pressure to that area, hold for a few seconds, switch other side. After that will be half saddle. So you're gonna stretch your hip, have one leg out in front, lean away, stretching this side, switch other side. Last one will be the child's pose. From here, go all the way back as much as you can. That's your cool down.